Now, listen, okay, guys. Rainmakers is I love Rainmakers. Okay, I do. I didn't cuss there. I held back, but I'm really, really enjoying this. So what we're gonna do is just kind of go over these teams a little bit, and you know get this Rainmakers. So who do you guys like? Do you like Derrick Henry, Josh Allen, or Justin Jefferson as your go-to? They're the three most expensive plays on the slate. After them comes Stephon Diggs. And if you're playing Josh Allen, you're probably pairing him, so that's why I didn't put him on the cover sheet here. Um, but you know, it is what it is. So these are the four teams we got going on, and I mean it's pretty epic. You got Mr. Josh Allen here eating the popcorn, chilling. You got Mr. Derrick Henry, the king. You got Justin Jefferson, quite arguably the best wide receiver in the NFL right now. Like it's not, it doesn't even. If he busts out like him, Cooper Kupp, Devontae Adams, like those are the top three. And then you got Jalen Hurts here going from, Alabama all the way to the league, starting for a second. This is the second season that he's starting. Like he started middle of last year. Um, but he's a baller. He's a baller. Like people can't say maybe he's not the most accurate QB, this, that, and third. He's a lot better. He's a lot more accurate than Cam ever was. Cam Newton, I'm telling you. Anyways, it's gonna be a fun game. Let's break them down real quick. So you got Josh Allen here and the Buffalo Bills. Gabe Davis, they say he's doubtful to play tonight. So, play him at your own risk. If you haven't been in season long league, you're probably gonna play him, but I don't know. Play him at your own risk. He's not gonna be the Gabe Davis that you're used to having. Regardless, that doesn't really say anything about Josh Allen because he seems like he can ball out with anybody. He also has his number one wide receiver. He also has Isaiah McKenzie in the slot, and he has Jamison Crowder as a good little veteran backup help there. His running backs, they rotate him. I don't know if Cook's gonna get any play today. People are like, "Oh, he fumbled in the first game, and then they took him out." That's what coaches do to rookies, and then they give him a shot. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Cook in there over Moss. Um, but it is what it is on that. Now we know Buffalo's defense is ridiculous, and the Titans' defense, they're nothing to sneeze at either. Um, but if we're saying the quality of teams, you know, Buffalo would obviously be an S tier, and I'd say the Titans probably like a B plus. Um, because overall, they like to play man to man. I think man to man Diggs will just chop people up. So I mean, all the advantages are on the Buffalo side. The running back is obviously Derrick Henry on the Titan side. That's the advantage. But outside of that, like their wide receivers, you have Robert Woods. You hope that he can have a better game than he had in Week 1. But you don't know how he's going to be used, or even how they're really going to utilize these wide receivers. Wide receivers in this offense tend to be blockers. So we'll see. You got Westbrook Akine and who's the other guy? Let's see. Let's head over to Daily Fantasy here on DraftKings. I'm gonna switch. Let's deny that. All right. So head over here to DraftKings contest. Let's look at these. Let's look at these. Boom. There we go. I got my entries I got to put in. And let's go to Tennessee wide receivers. Traylon Bird. Is it Traylon? Yeah, it is Traylon. I thought I was wrong with the name the whole time. It's Traylon. I remember it. It just sounds like something out of Doctor Who. So let's see. You got Westbrook Akine, like I said, Robert Woods, Traylon Burks. Those are their three. I mean, who are you really gonna play? If you want to do a cheap stack, like obviously Tannehill, and then you can take Woods and Burks. Boom. Come over to the tight end. If you don't want to do the two receivers, if you only want to trust one of these guys, and then the tight end, however you want to do it, it's a really cheap stack to start your stuff off. Boom, put them in at the defense. Come over here. We'll play somebody like Irv Smith here. Keep now you're at 7,700 left for each player. When you look at you know what's left, you're close to the 7,700 here. You can make a decision here on Jefferson or Diggs. If you go to Diggs, after that you got AJ Brown. That's a pretty stacked lineup. It's a good way to go. You left $500 on the table. You're playing the worst defense that you can play against the best offense. If you want to update your defense with the extra money you left over, then we know the Vikings are good at getting sacks. They are good for turnovers. Pick that up. You leave 200 on the table. And that's a Tennessee stack, right? It's one way to play. You want to play the Eagles? I mean, if I was stacking a game, it'd be the Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings. I think that game's just gonna go back and forth. They're both high powered offenses. They're both teams that can move the ball and can get chunk plays. So more plays means more fantasy points. More fantasy points means you have a better shot at winning, right? So if you play Jalen Hurts, you're probably gonna want to play the other side. The running back and this quarterback usually it's like negatively correlated. Like if the running back's doing well on this side, it'll be positively correlated, not negatively, for the quarterback. So but if the quarterback's doing good on this side, then generally it's bad for the running back. So it just depends on the scenario that you're running, right? So let's keep moving. All right. So you got Jalen Hurts, Dalvin Cook. You're probably gonna want to play the other side. Get out of this game a little bit. You got Derrick Henry. Now you're down to 4,500. See how expensive that is already? Already, right? And I haven't paired him up with anybody. I haven't, whatever. So I'm sacrificing that. Do I want to come back to Sanders? No. I'll come down here, maybe get some value with Singletary, and that's the better play. Whatever. We're going to start off with the cheap defense again. This did not work yesterday with the Bengals, but it is what it is. Where we go here? I mean, Goddard is a great play, I think, for him. And then obviously you want to go with his number one receiver, and you have those two. Your bring back would have to be Jefferson, but I don't know if you can afford him, so we'll go to Thielen. You got enough out of the Vikings there. I'd still go to Diggs here, and I don't think you can get anybody at 29, right? Now I'm just making these on the fly, but these are just kind of yeah. So you can't even get the Diggs there. You got to make decisions, man. When you start with an expensive quarterback, you just have decisions to make. So I guess the better way to play that, and that's what I've been looking at today. You got Cousins, and then maybe throw Irv in there, Irv Smith. Yep, you leave 600 on the table because you're trying to be a little different. Obviously this isn't going to be like an optimal lineup or anything, but it's not bad. You got two studs in there, a third stud. The studs are not on the same team, so you can get maximum value for all three of these guys. And then you have some correlation with Kirk Cousins and Adam Thielen and Irv Smith, and you just hope that it's not Jefferson's week this week or this game, and these guys just are the ones. Adam Thielen can get 2 touchdowns any day. Any day he can get 2 touchdowns. So if it's Adam Thielen's day, and then Irv Smith grabs a third one, now you're in the money, right? So your goal's to win. Your goal's win. Again, you don't like that? Boom. More correlation. You know? It, that's where you would go, is the Vikings on this one again. If that's Jalen Hurts up there, then you probably go to the Eagles, but obviously that's going to change some of your stuff. I think Hurts is the quarterback play for the dollar spends. If you're going to spend it higher, this 800, I mean, you're gonna come here anyways. Just that Jefferson 9,000 price is very restrictive in terms of like maximizing your fantasy points. But he can go off for 42 points at any time, and then you're 20 behind everybody else, even if you have a 20 or 25 point score. So it's just like sometimes in a 2-game slate, you need somebody, and there's nothing you can do. You just need the man, right? So it is what it is. I, I don't really know which way I'm gonna go. The fact that I'm putting 20 lineups into that $300,000 game, I'll probably have five Josh Allen, five Jalen Hurts, five Ryan. And I'll probably do two Ryan Tannehills. I'm not gonna, I'll play 3 here, 2 here, and then I'll split the other 10 between Josh Allen and or 12, whatever's left over. No, 3 and 2 is 5. It leaves me with 15 lineups. I can't count today. That'll be 10. I'll probably do like, I don't know, 8, 7, and 5, whatever it is. So, yeah, you can do all kinds of things. You're like, yo, I don't want to sacrifice receivers. Okay, I made one of these yesterday. So I didn't sacrifice receivers. I had to go 2 tight ends. I had to come down to Kirk Cousins. Uh, boom, and then back to tight end. I think I went Goddard on it. Defense stayed there. And then running back was like Singletary and Gainwell. Yeah. So I left me with $100. So I was working on this yesterday. Like, what if I want to keep all three of these receivers? Like, what if I just didn't want to sacrifice these guys? I still get a decent quarterback. I get opportunity with Singletary. If the rookie steps up today, he got a touchdown last week. Maybe he starts taking more of that backfield. He is the passing back here over Miles Sanders. And then, Goddard, whatever, because we think that game's going to be back and forth. So, I got two Philly guys, Minnesota. I'm still on the game I want to be on. But again, it's different because I don't know how many people are going to fit these three in together. I don't think that's a lineup that most people are going to, because people aren't going to want to sacrifice both Dalvin Cook. They're not going to want to sacrifice Jalen Hurts, Dalvin Cook, Josh Allen, and Derrick Henry. Like, you ain't going to do it, right? Like, you're just not going to do that. That's foolish. So that's where we're at on that. If you want to make a Josh Allen lineup, you come down to McKenzie. I can't believe I skipped him. All right, that's not how you spell that. I guess it's Isaiah. We'll do it this way. Oh, it's McKenzie, not Mac. Okay, that makes sense. So you got Allen, McKenzie. Um, come back to Diggs. You got your stack. You want to go even bigger on that stack? You got Dawson Knox. You can make a decision between these two guys. But if there's no Gabe Davis, like he's going to be highly played, and probably rightly so. But we'll see. You want to get, you know, you want to get the best tight end supposedly on the slate. I think him and Knox are a wash. Come here on this side. Now you got 5,600 per player. Come back here. Now he had a horrible game. He didn't get no fantasy points, and he's a hell of a receiver. And apparently, he's going up against Patrick Peterson, and Pro Football Focus is saying Patrick Peterson is dust now. So if you're gonna do it, this is the time to do it right here because ain't nobody really gonna want to be on him. He's probably gonna be one of the lowest owned wide receivers, and we know he can ball. We know he can ball. We've seen him do it. So you got Devontae Smith or Devonta. Is it Devonta? I want to say people Devonta. Yeah, it is Devonta. Uh, and let's see. Now let's leave you 6,000 per player. Man, which leaves things pretty tight. But you could play the two high priced. Boom. No, is there a tight end at 24? 25 is the floor. So you couldn't play both of them. But again, you can come back. I mean, Sanders would be a good play there to get off of the Bills a little bit. And then you play your boy Dalvin over here. Boom, leaves you at 47. Yeah, that's a good play. Robert Woods, you get the quote unquote number one wide receiver out of Tennessee, right? Still 300 on the table. So these are good lineups, man. Like these are good lineups. You can use lineups like this. I'm not telling you they're gonna win you anything. I'm just telling you if you have a game script in your head, if you tell yourself, you know, when I'm looking at four teams over these next two games, what is most likely to happen? Okay, is the Buffalo Tennessee more likely to be a shootout than the Minnesota and Philly game? No, it's not. Like if you just, but if that's the narrative that you have painted, you should play the narrative that you have painted because it's going to give you the best shot to be different. It's going to give you the best shot to win. So, hopefully you guys like that. Hopefully that helps. Now I am going to transition over to Rainmakers. And on the Rainmakers, what we are going to do is open some packs. I have some packs to open. So let me jump over here to Rainmakers while y'all get that beautiful little thumbnail screen that I made. And my cards and packs. Boom. All right. I'm back. Back like I never left you guys. All right. So check this out, yo. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. All right. So I got a Core Plus pack. I got a rare pack. I got another core pack. Got a legendary. And got another core. So I won all of these. I won all 5 of these yesterday. So it's awesome. I won 5. But the legendary, I'm pumped because I put a rare. I had enough rares to make a decent lineup yesterday, and I actually did pretty well. So, anyways, Let's start with the cores, baby, because you can't sell these. You can sell the cards, I think, but you can't sell the packs. So turn down the audio here because that'll probably get you guys that desktop audio. All right, that should be okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Got one core card. Who'd I get? Ramondre Stevenson of the New England Patriots. Hey, you know, the kid's supposed to be a baller. I love the Patriots. You know, if anything happens, something happened to Damian Harris last night, right? He got hurt, so this may be a good card. It may be a very playable card. Oh, it took me out of there. That's the one thing I hate about Rainmakers. It takes you out. My cards, I'm going to have to open those in a new tab in order to get it to work right. Boom. Okay, let's see. Boom. 1, 2. And then I can just close the tab. 3. Boom. And I'll swap those two because I'll open the legendary last. I'm not going to open the legendary first. All right, let's see what we got on this one. Got something, right? Got something, yo. Ooh, that was in a core pack? I don't know. Boo. 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 You know what I got to say about this? No, it's not on this one. Oh, cancel that. All right. That was butt cheeks. That was butt cheeks. Let's keep it going. I'm so excited to open these packs, even though that Boston Scott was trash. Watch Boston Scott score 3 touchdowns today. Darius Slade Jr. All right, so I haven't really gotten anything I can play. The Ramondre I could probably play. This is defense for Philly, so I could play this tonight. Not bad at all. You know, if you think the Philly defense is going to smack up on the Vikings, and the Vikings ain't going to be able to mess with the Philly defense, well, it might be a decent play, but I don't think that's going to happen. All right, we're going to open the rare pack. We're going to open the rare pack. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. One rare or elite in every pack. One rare or elite. The confetti. Let's go, confetti. All right. What we got? What we got? What we got? We got a rare. Yes! A card I can play. He has already had, he's 2 weeks, 2 touchdowns. He had a ball out game yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, that Baltimore offense looks prime. So, even though I don't know how Miami came back and defeated them, but it was a dope game. And if you played both sides of that, you made probably $1 million yesterday. But yes, I will take a Rashard Bateman rare all day. I'll take this all day. It's probably like $50. This is probably like a $50 card. So I'll take that all day. And last, but certainly not least, legendary prize pack. Now anything can be in here. There could be trash in here, you know. But we're gonna stay positive, right? You can even get a Rainmaker out of this, which I wouldn't need. But we got a legendary. Whatever. It's my first legendary. Taysom Hill. Okay, I don't know what that's worth. Let's go back to my cards. I assume he's usable. He had a pretty good first game. This last game was really bad, but I think that's more to do with Jameis Winston's broken back and the Tampa Bay defense. 4 fractions, Jameis Winston's back, and the man is out there playing. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Like you could just put Taysom at quarterback. But let's see. Taysom, $425. Someone has this listed at right now for legendary. Number 3. Mine is number 2 of 5. So I don't know what to do with it, bro. I don't know what to do. Like it's a usable card. I'm not playing in the legendary level, so here we're gonna sell item and we're gonna price it under his. Oh, they're gonna take too much. I'm gonna price it at the same as his. Mm, That might work. Let's just go 420. That's a good number, right? All right, that's a good number. Yeah, we'll go 420. 378. Take home if somebody buys it. We'll put them up for sale. Boom. All done. Back to portfolio. All right, let's check what this one's worth. No way. What number do I have? 101. Yeah. So these are. Hold on. And tier rare. I was like I said, around $50. See, I was like, what are they doing? $200. $200. Nah, these is price set, Genesis, booster, elevate, momentum. Yeah. So minus from a prize. This dude really got at $200. What the number 120? I guess the price set's different from the Genesis set. Oh, you get the confetti on the prize set. The elevate has a little thing in the back, and momentum. I don't get what the all that's different is the little audio in the back there. See that moving? Yeah, see it? Yeah, weird, fucking weird. All right, that would have been a nice pull. Let's see what else we got here. Let's go back. I can't imagine that this being worth anything. $20. It's not bad. I mean, I could put him in a game today. I don't think he got any fantasy points last week. Did he even play last week? I don't think he did. But yeah, so those are my packs. That was my info on the Thursday night football game. That was my DraftKings lineups. I hope y'all like it. Check it out. If you like it, like, subscribe. You hit me up on Dan Solo Gaming or Papa's Pop Shop. You can also find me on Twitch at Dan Solo Gaming. So like the video, comment, subscribe, and peace.